Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this live. I'm Lucrezia, and I help you get better at manifesting and being magnetic and being delusional. Actually, in the last few months, there has been a lot of talk about what being delusional is about. So I'm going to go a little bit over what my take on this is. And because I feel it's really, really legit. So we'll get into that, and then I'll give you my tips on what worked for me in manifestation and works for a lot of other people. And then, yes, this is what we're talking about. So, welcome. If you have any question, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And also, if you have any breakthrough or any haha moment that you want to share with me or with others, please feel free to do that because I love reading you guys. So, first of all, let's start with why being delusional is the key for me because it's legit. Because when we are being delusional, we're just rewiring our brains. So, you guys know that when we are manifesting and when we are creating a new life for ourselves, we have to act and intervene in our identity. Because if when we do that, then we start to act on automatic behaviors that apply to that identity. And this we do always, even what we're doing right now, the circumstances we have manifested so far. um, it is all because we have been acting on behaviors that mirror our identity. And so what happens is, um, our identity is also our self concept. This is what our self concept is what we think about ourselves, who we think we are, who what we think we deserve. Like everything that we think about ourselves is our self concept. And that's where we really can go in and adjust and change the things to manifest new and better things for ourselves. So, being delusional, this is my kitty, being delusional is just um, when a situation is presented to us. Let's say, for example, I don't know, a loved one is not texting you. um, what happens is, uh, you could answer to that circumstance in the same way you have been answering for most of your life, and therefore have the same result you have had for most of your life. Or you could react differently, like you could respond differently. And that's what being delusional is to me. Like my take on being delusional is just, okay, circumstance happened, you're triggered, and then you decide to stop a little bit and change what your response is, and then feed this new response instead of the old one. So let's say, for example, the loved one doesn't text you, and you're like, oh man, why haven't they texted me? What am I doing wrong? Are they mad at me? And so on. What being delusional is just like stopping a little bit, checking in with yourself, and saying, no, I deserve love. I am always chosen. I deserve good thing in my life, and good things come into my life daily. And so, in that moment, you're rewiring your brain, you're creating new pathways in your brain to start thinking in a better way that is better for you and for everyone else around you. Because when you're happy, everyone benefits, right? Um, so that's what being delusional is to me. It's just like rewriting our own story in our head. So If you've thought about being delusional, do it. Literally, that it's going to help you. Um, and why is it important to rewire our brains? Because what we think, like our thoughts, are the creating force of our reality. So our thoughts paired with our feelings and our beliefs, these are the three things that together work to create our circumstances. Also, I want to mention that it's very important that it's most people have these a little bit backwards, and I used to have it backwards also. And what they do is they intervene on the 3D. So they intervene on the external reality that is already manifested, and they try to change that. But that's not going to work because we are the ones that created the external reality. And so that is just the result. That is like the symptom. It's like the last step. So, what we're going to do is act on our identity, act on our self concept, act on our feeling state. Oh, here she is. And that is going to change what's going to happen. Like, that is where the change really, really sits, lies into. Um, so, why rewiring our